Senator Heitkamp.
Just very quickly, I want to just highlight the differences between the House RAA and the Senate RAA. I think Rob already provided just a quick outline, but I just want to make sure my colleagues understand that this is not the House bill. I think the first major distinction is making sure that the regulations are determined that cost is an important factor, but it's not the only factor. In addition to cost, other factors would be considered, including impact on jobs, regulatory objective, and the risk of not taking action. It would make sure regulations mandated by Congress that have a specific process will not change under this bill. That's the Savings Clause provision. And then protects the ability of agencies to promulgate new rules by setting fair standards on how many alternatives need to be considered by the agency. And so on the retrospective review, this is a bill that James and I worked on all last Congress, and the maximum would be a 10-year look back. The agency that's promulgating the major rule would be required to notice or comment a retrospective review. And that retrospective review could be 3 years, it could be 2 years, but in no case greater than 10. I recognize what's going to happen today when we vote on this, but I hope the offer that Senator Portman extended and the offer that I'll extend, which is to sit down with anyone who wants to talk about how we can make this bill something that folks can accept and make it better so that we can get it across the finish line would be greatly appreciated.
Again,
Very quickly, the advance notice of proposed rulemaking, absolutely critical, so we get early input and better rules. On small business, we've had long conversations about this, willing to continue to work with anyone on the committee as we advance this idea. We know that there are places where small business advocacy has not been listened to. We can't have that happen. There's a reason why we have that agency. Mr. Chairman.
Senator Heitkamp.
I have 3 amendments. Just in the interest of brevity, I'll just go through them very quickly. I'm withdrawing the first one, but I am concerned that we know that federal law enforcement folks have gone through background check. We have no idea that state and local have. That's a concern of mine, but I'll withdraw the amendment because I understand it's caused some concern. Amendment number 2 simply says that I think we need to have a look-back provision. I'm offering the substitute amendment that takes it from 3 to 4 years to ensure that this program actually gets a review and that we have an opportunity to actually have oversight and review. And amendment number 2 is just simply a data or keeping amendment so that we can agree to see some data on the program and the impact it's having on hiring. So I offer Heitkamp Amendment 2 and Heitkamp Amendment 3.
And I just